Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Guys, I am very excited to have these four knives in front of us right now. These are the next four models from our good buddy Adrian at Damn Design. As you know, we've talked about it. There's been a few of us that have pretty much been with Adrian kind of since the beginning. He started, developing knives, and not necessarily developing, but designing, and he had a little group of us kind of help him. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? And it was so cool. And we got to see his first knife come to fruition, and he's just kept going from there. And it's really cool. I mean, you guys, like knives like the Basilisk, yep, and then of course the Wraith. And I didn't grab the other two, but the smaller models like the Oni and the Jin, the smaller models, and now these four. Now, what I really like about these four right here is he decided to go the budget route with them. They are all G10, D2 right now, and personally, I think that's awesome. Because the other knives, were titanium and carbon fiber and stuff like that. A little bit more expensive, of course, a little bit better blade steels as well. And that it priced some people out. And of course, that's going to happen. I understand that. But that's why I'm so happy he went budget with these, because he's going to get his knives and his designs in so many more people's hands. At least that's my thought. That's my thought and my belief. And I think that's awesome. I really do. So, like I said, you have four in front of you. You have the Cerberus, you have the Hades, the Fenrir, and the Invictus. Now, these are the four colors that any of these knives come in. You can get a jade Cerberus, you can get a black Cerberus, a steel blue, or an OD green. Same way with the rest of them. These are the four colors you can get each model in. Now, the one thing to point out is these two colors, the jade and the steel blue, right now are coming with satin blades. I don't know if that's going to change, through time, through evolution, or anything like that. But right now, on Amazon, and that's the thing, guys, these are back on sale on Amazon right now. They were on sale for a while, and then they must have sold through what they had. And now I'm looking at it right now, guys. All four models are available on Amazon, $50. 49, I think. Is it $49.99? Nope, 49 even. So less than $50 for any one of these knives. That's absolutely fantastic. I love it. Now, these two colors, the OD green and the Invictus, no matter which model you get, are going to come with stonewashed blades. So a black Invictus, stonewashed blade. A black Cerberus, stonewashed blade. So just kind of wanted to point that out. Like I said, that is right now, today. Could something change in the future? Sure. It could. These are being made by Kubi. I think Kubi did a fantastic job on pretty much every one of these models. Each model is a little different. One has a little bit better action than the other, and that could be cleaning or whatever the part. But for the most part, these four knives are really well done knives. So I tell you what, let's just do a quick rundown of them, and I want to kind of show you each model. Now, this is the Cerberus. Now, the Cerberus is a little bit thicker handle, more like, his more original designs, kind of like the Wraith and stuff. And of course the Basilisk, a little bit thicker through the handle. They're all flippers. Or I'm sorry, this one, the Cerberus is a flipper. They're not all flippers. My apologies. The action on this one, come on. It's so nice. Dang. The D10 is pretty darn good on this one. Yeah, man, it breaks, it's going. Very cool. Now, as you can see, this one's a more Bowie style on the Cerberus. As I said, again, D2 blade steel. The jade is going to come with a satin blade, no matter what model you get. They're done really, really well. The pocket clip on this one, perfect. I can feel it, but that is it. It's not a hot spot or anything like that. Deep carry pocket clip. Not quite recessed, but pretty low profile. I'll take it. I will take it. Lanyard hole, of course. You got some jimping back here in the jade backspacer. As you can see there, you see the light coming through. You do have some milling to reduce weight. So I'm going to do this off camera, guys, just because I got the knives here. But I'm going to do a quick weight check of the Cerberus. 5.4 on this one. This one's got a little bit of weight behind it. 5.4 ounces on the Cerberus, but it carries terrifically. Carries in great carry, and as far as that carry, like I said, deep carry pocket clip. I am definitely on board with that. We'll check out one of the clips on these. It's when you want to talk deep carry, we're going to talk deep carry. But overall dimensions on the Cerberus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm getting right about 8, just over 8. Handle 4 3/4, 4 3/4 ish, and then your blade. I think I messed that up. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 3/4, and then your blade is about 3 1/4. So that's gonna get. Yeah, there we go. I can do math. Really, I can. Oh, it's been a long day. So that gives you about 8 1/4. Wow. Math is hard. Grip length. I'm sorry. And your grip length on this one is about, if I keep it straight, 1, 2, 3 3/4-ish grip length on it. So if you like that Bowie style blade, good meaty knife, I tell you what, the Cerberus might be for you. And then, of course, well, there you go. You got the Damn Design logo right there. Then we're going to go with the Fenrir. This one also comes with a satin blade. Now, this is kind of that gnarly modified Warncliffe, however you want to look at it. A little bit thinner through the handle. But again, super, super comfortable, man. This is a very, very comfortable knife in hand. I was, I was like, okay, the handle shape, yeah, not an issue. Super comfortable in hand. Again, the clip is in a pretty darn good position. I can feel this one a little bit more than I could on the Cerberus, but again, it's not a hot spot. I definitely wouldn't go that far, but these are all liner locks as well. This one got pretty decent access to the liner. I didn't show you that on the Cerberus. Sorry. Let's look at that. There you go. Decent access on the Cerberus. We're going to lay that right there. The filler plate does have recessed screws. I like that. There again, this pocket clip, deep carry, very low profile screws, not recessed, but like I said, I'll take it. Lanyard hole in there in your G10 backspacer. Again, we do have some milling going on for weight reduction. Let's see here. What's the weight on this one? The weight on the Fenrir is 4.4. So a good ounce less than the Cerberus, and that makes sense. You've got less handle material, probably a little less blade material. So that definitely stands to reason. The action on this one, you saw it. It was coming down. They're very, very good. All running on bearings, of course. The detent on this one, a little stiffer than the Cerberus. Not bad, though. Definitely a flipper. Let's see. Light switch. Can we light switch it? No, definitely a flipper. Definitely a flipper. Action is pretty darn good, like I said. This is the one initially that I was kind of like, okay, you know, just because of blade style and stuff, it really doesn't speak to me a lot. But I tell you what, man, it feels really, really good in hand, and I really started to like it quite a bit. So, yeah, oh man. 4 knives here, Adrian. You're killing me dropping them all 4 at one time. I'm gonna be honest. You know, I really want all 4 of these. Because one, I like them, and the other, I love Adrian. He's an absolutely wonderful, wonderful person, and it's just been really cool, the interactions that we've had over the past couple of years for sure. Now you got the Hades. The Hades is a thumb stud knife. That action, yikes, snaps right out there. Now there you go. The green, the OD green and the black, like I said, is going to have this really nice stonewashed finish. Now this is more of a clip point than your kind of Bowie style that's on the Cerberus, but you got a really nice swooping clip on it. Look at that belly though. Nice belly in that blade. I really, really dig the belly, of course, how that looks. Now the handle, this is probably the slimmest handle of them all because, of course, you know, your Fenrir's got a little bit of protrusion here. Again, this one feels like a dream in hand. I'll be perfectly honest with you. This one is super, super comfortable. Again, good access to your liner lock. Clip, pocket clip, same again, deep carry. I can barely feel it. Yeah, it's not an issue. Again, super comfortable in hand. They're all, you know, the chamfering is done very well on all of them. I mean, you guys know me. I've been a pretty decent proponent of Kubi knives. Kubi has made some really good knives as of recent, and these are really no exception. These are all very well done. Again, filler plate, recessed screw there, low profile on that deep carry clip, lanyard hole, G10 backspacer, milling for weight reduction, and a weight of, oops, oh, got it on there too quick. Zeroed out, there we go. And back to my ounces. What do we got on this one? Slightly heavier, which is, maybe in the blade. 4.6 on this one. So right now, let's do this. We've got the Cerberus is at 5.4. The Fenrir was at 4.4. And then the Hades, the thumb stud Hades, comes in at 4.6. None of them, they feel great. They feel great. Oh, I didn't give you any specs. Oh, man. So many knives. So little time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 3/4-ish. Right about 8, though. It's coming in pretty close to 8 on the Fenrir handle. 1, 2, 3, 4.5. So that's going to give you right about that 3.5-ish inch blade. Your cutting edge is actually a little bit more, as you can see there, because of the handle shape. And then your grip length on the Fenrir is 1, 2, 3. They're about 3 3/4. And then let's make sure we do a quick spec check on the Hades. Again, you're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little over 8 I'm getting. Again, 4 3/4 on the handle. Blade, 3.5-ish. And then your grip length of 1, 2, 3, 4. Right about a little less than 4. We'll call it a little less than 4 on the Hades. But super, super comfortable in hand, without a doubt. And then it's close. It's really close, guys. I love the drop point on the Invictus. The Invictus is a flipper, frame lock again. The one thing I did want to point out on this one is they've all got deep carry clips. This one, now if you look, it looks like that milled out spot for the pocket clip is a little bit deeper than it is on the rest of them because it's still got the low profile screws, but the screws are a little, they're like flush with the G10. And this clip looks to be slightly deeper carry than the rest of them. I don't know if we can get a good, and maybe it's just my imagination. You tell me, but it sure looks deeper. And it feels like it carries deeper for sure. So you tell me down in the comments. But yeah, I think it is definitely a slightly deeper carry. And it's definitely deeper milled into the G10, which, hey, I'm not complaining at all. Again, filler tab, recess screw, lanyard hole. And then, of course, we're back to the more wider handle, kind of, like I said again, kind of like the Wraith. Very similar to the Wraith-ish, you know, in handle style, a little bit thicker and stuff. Another awesome, awesome action. And guys, I love that blade. I love that drop point blade with that stone-washed finish on it. That just looks really, really good. Now, none of these really have a forward finger choil on them. This one probably, the Invictus probably has the largest area for your finger, but I tell you what, you're going to get really close to the corner of that blade. Even if you try to trigger method, yeah, it's really, really close. So, but do you need a forward finger choil? I don't on any of these. The jimping is done well. I can get a super, super grip on it. Again, feels fantastic in hand. Clip, I can feel it a little bit. Do I call it a hot spot? Did I think it was a hot spot? Nope. I think they're all really well done. Again, the action is pretty darn good. Drop, get that initial drop, shake and go. This is probably the lightest of the detents of all of them, but you notice it breaks. It breaks and goes. So the detents on all of these, the Fenrir is probably a little stiffer than what it needs to be perfectly honest with you. On this one, it's not bad, but it's a little stiffer than it probably needs to be. And this one is probably, this one's probably right where it needs to be perfectly honest with you. Any less, it would probably be too light, and any more, I mean, you could probably go a little more, but you really wouldn't want to. I really wouldn't want them to. We'll put it that way. Terrific feel in hand. Again, real quick, they're all about right at that 8 inches. This one's going to give you, it's going to be a little bit more. It's kind of hard with that pocket clip there, but yeah, you're pushing almost 1, 2, 3, 4 3/4. This one's in between 4 3/4 and 5. Honestly, if I've got it lined up right, we'll just call it 4 3/4 for good measure. And then, of course, your blade is going to be right about that 3 1/4 with an actual longer cutting edge again. So good access to your liner lock again. Feel in hand, really good. Of all of them, I thought that the Invictus maybe could be just chamfered a little bit more. I mean, seriously, that's my biggest comment about any of these is the Invictus. This one, I'm guessing they're all the same. The Invictus probably could be chamfered a little more, and the Fenrir's detent is probably a little stiffer than it needs to be. Other than that, ergos, build, action, yeah, they're on it. They're on it. Oh, let me give you a weight. We do have milling, of course, going on. Let me give you a weight on the Invictus here. It's going to be a little bit heavier, like the Cerberus. Obviously, it's so 5 ounces on this one. So we're just going to do this, and we're going to put them kind of like so. So 5.4, 5 ounces on the Invictus, 4.6, if I remember correctly, on the Hades, and 4.4 on the Fenrir. Guys, I'm telling you, they're available right now on Amazon. Oh, I really, really, really want all 4 of them. I do believe I'm probably initially going to pick up the Invictus and the Hades, just because I love the Invictus for the blade. It's a beautiful drop point blade with that stonewashed finish, and you've got the same stonewashed finish on the clip point Hades, but this slimmer handle, it's probably the most comfortable for me out of all four of them. It's really, really super comfortable. So I know some people were asking me here recently, when are they going to go back on sale? Guys, they're there right now. They're on sale on Amazon. I'll leave links down in the description so you can get right to them, if you're looking at checking these out. But thank you so much, Peter, for loaning these out. It was very, very generous of you, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, Adrian, for just being an awesome, awesome guy and letting a few of us kind of go on this ride with you, man. It's been awesome. And I honestly, I love these four, but I'll be perfectly honest with you. I can't wait to see with what you come up with next, because you're doing it, man. And I really, really, really dig it. So thanks a lot, guys. Greatly appreciate you checking out the 4 new knives from our good buddy Adrian at Damn Design: the Cerberus, the Invictus, the Hades, and the Fenrir. As always, guys, I greatly appreciate it. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to you. And until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.